Welcome back to Apex Crypto Academy, your ultimate home for all your crypto education. As always, smash up the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. One new video every new Friday, and that means one or two new seed phrases every Friday. So guys, today nimeamua nipige video nikitrade live, kiniramba as you guys will see. If our trade will hit our take profit, well and good. So this is a live trade, XRP USDT. I'm taking a long position on this particular trade. It's an active trade as we're speaking. So as I'm shooting this video, we'll be seeing how the trade is performing. Okay, check. So today guys, I have a very interesting topic that I almost fell victim to this week, and that is the issue of Binance P2P. Guys, we all know what P2P is. Basically, P2P is the art of buying and selling crypto from one person to another without you guys even knowing one another, because it's basically peer to peer. So I believe if you've transacted through P2P, you know how P2P goes. You need to send someone money, they release crypto, or you send them crypto, they release money through an escrow platform. Okay, basically an escrow is like a third party that facilitates transactions between a buyer and a seller, so that nobody is able to scam the other. However, however, guys are very intelligent right now, and people are coming up with new ways of actually scamming or conning people through the P2P platform. So today I'll be giving you guys 9 ways or 9 common P2P scams, and actually how you can avoid being a victim of such P2P scams. So let's get started. And the first way, or the first common P2P scam, is basically the art of sending fake M-Pesa messages using a personal mobile number. Because guys, let's face it for real, whenever you're selling assets on P2P, you are usually in a hurry to release those assets because you want the money. Okay, so what basically will happen, you realize that you won't even bother to confirm if the funds have actually reflected on your M-Pesa account or on your bank account. So what these scammers are doing, and you realize that most of their accounts are fairly new, they have very low trading volumes, and they have 100% feedback, and some have like 6-10 trades. In fact, this is one. I'll just anika him here. I realize that they have very low trading volumes, and they just want to scam the newbies. So what they will do, they will send you a message on your mobile number, and that message will be an M-Pesa edited message. So you'll just see that pop up because you're in a hurry. You'll go ahead, release the funds, then what happens? You'll end up losing your money. So always ensure that you cross-check and confirm that you've actually received those funds from your bank, because it can be very painful for you to release assets and you've not actually received those particular funds. That is basically scam number 1, edited M-Pesa messages. Scam number 2, sending fake bank messages. Guys, please take note of this. We have the M-Pesa messages and we have the bank messages. So we realize that some of these people are actually so clever, because they have realized some banks will send you 2 messages. Of course, you'll receive the notification from your bank. Let's say like the person X has transferred this amount from ABSA to this bank to your account, and then you will have the M-Pesa notification message. So they'll send you an edited bank message, and you'll think that you've now received those funds from the bank, and then you'll proceed to release the assets. Okay, so always be very vigilant, and always cross-check and ensure that you have the funds with you before you actually go ahead and release those funds. So another way that you should be very careful and avoid getting scammed on P2P. You can see our trade is doing very well, and actually guys, I took another trade yesterday. Yeah, same day. Look at that, it went all the way to a TP hit, and then someone wants to scam me the hard-earned money that I've made from this trade on XRP. Okay, so our take profit case is basically this high. This is our current targeted take profit. If you check, we have a lot of liquidity that is resting above this zone. Okay, so this week is our point of interest, and we expect the market to rally all the way to that particular zone. That is where we have our take profit. So we'll continue to do this video as you are watching this trade, so that you can see how far the trade will have gone by the time we are closing this particular a video. So the other way that scammers are using to con people on P2P is basically the art of sending messages using third-party services. And guys, these are new con. These are new game in town. You see, sometimes when you receive funds from a bank or from this international remittances, you receive a message from a third party service, something like Pronet, Authy, like this person has sent you this money. So scammers have come up with a way to send you messages using that party. For example, a friend of mine received a message from Authy, okay, a message from Verified, okay, a message from Pronet saying that this keep something, chip something, and most of these guys, they are our friends from the other side, okay? So they will send you messages using these third party services. So you'll see, Pronet, this person has sent you this amount from maybe this service. What do? You proceed to release the funds because, as I said earlier, whenever you're selling funds on P2P, you're usually in a hurry to receive those funds because maybe you're at the petrol station, you want to fuel, so you're just after, you guys release me, send me money, send me money. Once I send you money, you release, okay? So always ensure that don't trust those third party services because you'll receive that message from Verified or from Pronet, but then you don't have the funds. So you proceed, release the assets, then what happens? Once you want to pay for that particular service or good, no money. No money in your account. So ensure that you stay on tabs and don't let that ruin you. Okay. So up to that point, guys, I want to give you guys the next seed phrase. I think so far I've given eight seed phrases. So we are only remaining with 4 seed phrases. So I want to give you the 9th seed phrase. So please open your notebook or your book where you write those seed phrases and write this seed phrase down. Okay, it's so cold. I think I need a hood. I need to wear a hood so that I can actually stay warm. Okay, and guys, if you want the seed phrase, please just do me a favor. Just like this video. Just like, okay? Just like. Thank you for liking. Then just subscribe. Confirm if you've subscribed to the video. If you've not the video but the channel. If you've not subscribed, please just subscribe. Like, subscribe. Then write this down. Okay? Hood. 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 This is my hood. Okay? Hood. Hood, the one with H, that is seed phrase number 9. So please take note of that. And as I'm saying, seed phrase number 9, our trade is still pushing up. Okay, so let me hope this trade will touch the TP by the time I'm ending this video, so that these funds can be the funds that will be on that giveaway wallet. Okay, so let's proceed. So the other common scam on P2P is basically the art of sending messages. I've talked about third-party services. Now they have another way of sending messages using shortcodes. Shortcodes. You see the messages you receive on shortcodes, for example, 222, 888, or 2224, 222. So they have now come up with shortcodes that actually send you messages, okay? That this person has sent you this money, please wait for, or please, or you've received this amount from this via this service. Because you see, we have so many third party services that actually facilitate money transfer, and because guys are actually running away from transaction fees, they're actually going that route of selecting or choosing the third party applications that will send you money and don't charge you any transaction fee. So guys have leveraged on that opportunity. If you guys watched my interview on Family TV, I said that scammers like to leverage on an opportunity. See the way I normally use leverage on futures trading, so scammers like to leverage on opportunities. So you realize that they will come up with very cute shortcodes so that once you open that trade, they will send you that message using that shortcode. And you, because you're in a hurry, what do? You proceed, release the funds, then the next day, what happens? You don't have the money, okay? Not even the next day, few minutes later, because there's just something that happens whenever you get conned and you realize, oof, I've lost money. Immediately you realize that you get conned and you realize that you've lost money, okay? So always ensure that don't fall a victim to those short codes, and always ensure that you contact check and confirm with your bank. Next way that actually scammers are taking P2P to a notch higher, and this is very, very serious, by the way, guys. Bank reversals. Bank reversals. In fact, nowadays, when you go to read the traders' terms and conditions, they always say that no bank to M-Pesa. Why? Because there is a famous bank. I won't mention the name because of I don't want them to come for me saying that I'm ruining their business. Okay, I did a video on another company that they are running as a Ponzi scheme, and now guys are threatening me with messages and strange phone calls that you're running our business. Why call me with a strange number? Just call me directly with your own number. Okay, so this bank is actually uh, allowing clients to reverse money without even calling the other party. So people are really avoiding bank to M-Pesa. So guys, if you're selling USDT, please avoid bank to M-Pesa transfers, because there are some banks that allow reversals without even consulting the other party. So guys are really avoiding bank to M-Pesa. So someone will send you money through the bank, then after you release the assets, they call the bank, they initiate a reversal, the funds get reversed, and you end up losing both the fiat and you end up losing both the crypto. So please stay vigilant. The minute you receive funds in your M-Pesa account, the first thing that you should do, of course, transfer those money from your M-Pesa to your bank, so that even if they initiate a reversal, then we won't have any funds in your M-Pesa account that are supposed to be reversed. So ensure that you stay vigilant and don't let funds be reversed from your account. Something else, another P2P scam. And this one is pretty funny because I've had one case from someone who went through the same, not the same because I haven't gone through that, of someone who went through such a scenario. And what they do, they send you less funds. Okay, picture this: you are selling USDT for 20,000 Kenya shillings. Then what this guy will do, he will send you USDT. Not, he'll send you M-Pesa worth 2,000. Remember, you are selling 20K. They'll send you 2K. But because you are in a hurry, as I've always said, people always sell USDT in a hurry because you want money. I want money like now. Maybe I'm at the supermarket. I want to pay for my goods. I am selling USDT, so I'm in a hurry. The minute I just see an M-Pesa pop up, I don't even check. I go, release, authenticator, confirmed. Then it then hits you that, what have I done? What have I done? I've released the assets, yes, but I haven't received the full amount. So you try to consult those Binance support. At times it takes time. You might get your money back. At times you might not get your money back. So it depends. Okay. So always ensure that you check the amount. You're selling 20K, they send you 2K. Because you're in a hurry, you proceed and release. Okay. So always, guys, please confirm, double check, ensure that you have the funds. If possible, transfer the funds from M-Pesa to your bank so that you are sure the funds have actually been sent and you've received those particular funds. Another way, and this one is actually, I don't know how to put it because it's crazy. It has been perplexing me for the better part since I realized about it. I don't know how these guys operate. This is how it happens. You go to Binance, you want to buy USDT, okay? You're buying, let's say, 100 USDT, and the person that was supposed to pay that money, of course, is coming to about 11,000 or 14,000, because it's 100, is about 14,000 Kenya shillings. So what happens? You go ahead, place an order, but I have never understood how they do this thing, because when you are placing that order, the ad just changes and you'll end up buying 10 USDT for that amount instead of the 100 USDT. I know it sounds weird, it sounds strange, but it's something that is happening. Okay, so whenever you place that ad, before you make that payment, always confirm from the ad or from the order number that you're actually receiving the 100 USDT and not 10 USDT for 14,000. Okay, so please always ensure that you actually cross check and ensure that you are receiving the right amount of USDT. Guys, our trade is not doing well. It's now on a downtrend, but I believe we are gonna hit our TP because we've formed a bullish QM on the downside, and a bullish QM is always a sign of an uptrend. So let's just wait, and let me hope by the time I'm finishing this video, we'll be somewhere maybe at 50% of our take profit. So, but we'll just wait and see how that one is gonna go. Okay. So the other way that scammers are using, before you go to the other way, guys, new pair seed. I think I should give you the next seed phrase, the seed phrase number 10. Okay. So I'll give it in form of letters. So the first word for the 10th seed phrase, please note this down, is W. The first word for the 10th seed phrase is W. Okay, so guys, you have to watch this video till the very end to get the full word. The first word for the 10th seed phrase is W. Okay, let's proceed. So I'm saying always confirm from the order page that the USDT that you're buying is the one that you're actually receiving, because at times they manipulate the orders and you end up receiving less and end up paying more. So always ensure that you pay for what you receive, what you pay for, and not the other way or the vice versa. So the other thing, and this is very very common, edited screenshots. Edited screenshots. Someone will come to buy an from maybe your ad. They mark as paid. Then they say we've sent you the money. Then on your end you haven't received the money. Then what do? They have an app or a software that they use to edit screenshots. They edit their screenshots and they send you. Then they say here's the evidence. Because you are naive, you are so scared that Binance will freeze your account, you end up releasing the funds. But remember, you haven't got the payment. So what happens? You lose the money, you lose the USDT. So because you are thinking that there is a delay and that you're gonna get your funds, please, I'm so sorry, because that's a new technique. They are editing screenshots, sending them as proof of payment, and in some cases, I've seen some platforms like Paxful. The moderator will just buy that idea of a fake screenshot. They won't even go ahead to verify that transaction. You see, a transaction has a hash ID. Okay, M-Pesa doesn't have hash ID. They have transaction ID. In crypto, you have the hash ID. You can always verify the authenticity of that transaction using the transaction ID. So take note of the aspect of fake screenshots. Okay, and lastly, guys, and this is actually very very important, there's this habit of some banks. I won't mention that bank, but it's a bank that has which color, I won't tell the color. Normally when you're making payments at night, the account is not credited immediately. Okay, there's a time I was buying USDT at around 12 midnight. I made the payment to that bank, but the counterparty did not receive the funds. I called the bank. They told me, yes, we can see the transaction, but then we'll have to credit that transaction in the morning once we have done doing our reconciliation. So it's so unfortunate that some banks don't do real-time transactions at night. So at night, guys, just use M-Pesa because it's instant and real-time, because banks will mess you at night because of the issue of reconciliation. I don't know what not. I don't know. They have to balance their books and stuff. So just use M-Pesa at night. Avoid bank transactions at night. So guys, the second letter for the 10th seed phrase is the first letter of our name, Apex. So it's A. So we have W, we have A. Two more letters to go. Okay, so I've talked about several issues, several P2P scams, how to avoid these P2P scams. Of course, be very very careful. Always verify independently that you've actually received those funds before you go ahead and release those funds. Step number one. Step number two, always have a second layer of security, something like authenticator, because before you go and release those funds, you'll have to maybe to key in the email, the code from your email, at times the fingerprint, at times the authenticator, and you will realize that at times you may actually realize that you've not received those funds and you have been gone. Okay, so please ensure that you have that set of verification. Something else I've said time and again, please, before you release the assets, transfer those funds. Ensure that you're able to move out those funds so that you can verify the funds are authentic and the funds have actually been sent to your wallet, because you're able to transfer those funds out. Okay, so that's it, guys, for this week's video. Thank you so much for watching my video. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. Road to 500 subscribers. We are now at 305. I believe you're going to get there. With God's grace, with your support, with the Apex crypto community in general, we are going to do this thing and we're going to go all the way to the moon. Okay? So, guys, a quick announcement. Our class is still ongoing, the 6th cohort. They are an amazing team, guys. They are so amazing. Guys are so pumped up. Guys are so psyched up. The energy is lit, and guys, it's crazy there. It's crazy. It's just amazing because guys are getting the concepts. People are enjoying the classes. At time we even go past 10:30 because the sessions are very very enjoyable because we are learning new things. We are learning a lot of things. And normally, guys, this is what happens at Apex. The previous class that we did, uh, this current class is more advanced than the previous class. And the previous class is actually more advanced than the previous. So we always go on advancing, adding more content, adding more value. And that is why Apex will always be your ultimate home for all your crypto education. So until next week, guys, same place, stay tuned, subscribe, turn on notifications, and see you next week. So the 10th seed phrase, I know you guys wanted to say, you were to pay a seed phrase. The 10th seed phrase for this week is wash. So go wash your clothes and don't do wash trading. Okay. So our trade still running, still in the profit zone, and yeah, we'll see how this will turn out in the morning because right now it's at 2:45 a.m. Let's see how this will turn out by the time I'm waking up at around 9 a.m. So thank you so much, guys. Good luck. God bless you in all that you do. So adios.